Yo, what's up, guys? So it's 4 a.m. and I'm recording, and somebody's sleeping right next to me. All right, so today we did a USL 2 tryout, and it was for Philadelphia Lonestar FC. And here it is. Here are the guys who were there. I talked with this guy, and we this kid was in the little uh, training thing we did when we just arrived. Play with this kid, uh, and a couple of these guys. So we, alright. So alright, so that's me in the back there. Uh, I was cold as hell because I've been running around and my nose was running. So I wanted to. I was pretty much focused on like cleaning my nose and not looking bad. And I didn't know we were taking a photo. So I took off my jersey and stuff and I almost put it down. Alright, so the trial we did was a USL 2 trial, and it was quite interesting. I watched some videos on how to do trials and stuff. I know I've done trials in the past with my high school and with Newman, and all of my trials been pretty successful. Um, However, I've never been on a 1 day trial before. I've been on like trials for like 2 3 days or even a week preseason. I don't know if even that's a trial, but preseason was kind of similar to a trial in a sense. I did preseason in high school a lot for like freshman to I think senior year. So we got split up as you can see here. There are people in like red jersey and people in bluish jersey and stuff. And it says USL on it. I don't know if it says USL 2 or USL itself, but looking at it now, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the same jersey, but it seems like these guys were USL 2 players or USL players or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the same jersey but different types. Anyways, and that's me back there. I wore my long pants. It was cold in the morning. It was like I think 40, 41 degrees. And I don't have the skin for cold weather, as you can see. So it was a bit of a challenge for me. But we did our best. Um, I went in on the second half, I think. And we did some uh, it was a skirmish. It was I think 4 sections skirmish or 3 section skirmish, and the blue team was more organized than we were, honestly, or they had more more talents in a sense, or not really more talents, more like uh, people who are confident with taking shots and rushing for the ball and stuff. I would say more confident and energetic members. Most of us in the red could have played a lot better, or like be a lot more energetic than we were. Um, but their strikers, all of their strikers were taking shots, and that's the difference between our striker and their strikers. Their strikers were taking shot, and my primary role that I signed up for was winger, so I didn't really try for a striker position. While playing, uh, the coach wanted me to go in mid, center mid, and we were doing 4-4-2. So with 4-4-2 formation, there's the back, there's a center back, and then center mid in the ahead of him. I really didn't like see my allies together, like my teammates. We weren't really together. Every time we got a ball, it was like everybody else was trying to make a run. And yes, that sounds good, but honestly, in a 4-4-2 formation, everybody is pretty much like they are supposed to be close to each other. So in that sense, instead of making runs, we should have worked the ball from back to front in a sense, right? We do passes until we get to a good place, and then we play the ball forward to the strikers and stuff, or to the wing. But for the most part, like our back, uh, let's say into the 13 yard or whatever space we had, uh, like our defense was not good. We had like two guys, the enemy strikers, our opponent strikers were pretty much free for the most part, and I got put in center mid, and I tried to like my main goal was to get passes through, to do like 1-2s, 1-2 with my allies, but we weren't really doing 1-2s. It was like one and then everybody disappears, one and then everybody disappears. And I was showing up for the ball. I think I did well with like showing up for the ball. And during the match, I had a situation where I felt a little bit frustrated because I had the ball and I was holding on to it, looking for somebody to pass it to, and everybody was silent. And then somebody came from behind me and tapped the ball from under my foot or whatever. And that at that moment, I felt a little bit frustrated because it proved that we weren't like we didn't have a good or quality communication system among our teammates and among ourselves. Somebody could have just yelled man on, and I would have been aware, and maybe I would have avoided like losing the ball. And I was screaming man on for other people, but like it's the same thing with esport, esport gaming. Usually is everybody is kind of looking out for you a little bit, like they ping you and whatnot. It's kind of similar, in a sense. I was expecting my teammates to at least let me know that somebody was coming from the back to like steal the ball or something. And for the most part, in the entire match, that's how we were. I mean, we weren't really communicating in a sense, like trying to figure out how we would play together. The only communication we were having for the most part was where are you supposed to be? Hey, who are you? I mean, yeah, I was being asked a lot. Which position are you playing? Which position are you playing by everybody else? And I was really like it was kind of getting to me in a sense. And at some point, I started to tell my teammates to ask the coach because they saw where I was and I was in the center when I got put in center mid, and they seemed like they didn't really know what they were supposed to be doing around me. So they came to ask me what I was doing, and it was I really didn't expect much. It was a bunch of random players, so like us not knowing what to do was pretty much part of the overall experience in a sense. And I was over there around back there on the right wing area, and trying to run down, go down that way and go down this way. We were on this side, the red team, and the blue team was right here, and they were running through us. And in our defensive half, we didn't have a center back or we didn't have enough defenders, people to step up to be defense. And we had I think like five forwards in a sense. Once the coach asked who want to be forward, I step up, and about four other guys step up with me. And the coach was like, "Damn, how many of you guys are strikers?" And I immediately reminded the coach that I was just a winger, honestly. I played striker in high school, and for the most part, I'm not really like I won't really demand playing striker role because I feel like on the wing I'm pretty much free to roam around and do whatever I want to do, and I can even go in and score if I want to, if I have the chance and stuff. And it's pretty much like a striker, but more active and more like more in the game in a sense. Um, anyways, the match was quite an interesting match. Again, these guys USL, Team USL two players, and I didn't read the entire thing, but it seems like we were pretty much like practice like how you call it, we were just there to fill, like we were there to like fill in for these guys who were doing the actual tryouts. I'm not sure, but that's how I feel like, honestly. We had a very frustrating time, honestly, when I got back home. Like I didn't feel like my time was wasted. I just felt like I was disappointed in the sense that I was expecting to be with players who actually like had experience with like passing the ball around and being able to like fill roles and just do simple 1-2 passes. But it was so difficult for us to pass the ball between each other, and like it's a team game, so I feel like that rubbed off on everybody on my team, and it made us look bad. It made us look worse. So that's what I was frustrated for about, and I was like giving commands and stuff at some point. And there was like a little kid or whatever sitting somewhere back there, and she was screaming. I think she thought it was funny, and she was screaming like, "Hey, pass the ball! Hey, hey, what are you doing, pass the ball? Hey, over here!" And I was like, "Oh my God, guys, look at a kid out here screaming all long out." But anyways, that was the experience for USL 2 tryout, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Again, Philadelphia Lonestar, guys. You can watch their games on the, I think, Blonde Tube or something. I don't really like the channel name, but that's what it is. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.